Caravan Salon 2020, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take you around the camper van selection here in this hall and show you some of the vans which are available. This is just a selection of them because all the camper vans from various companies are not necessarily in this hall. For example, got Rapido vans, or should we say the Dreamers are down there. We've got Knaus and Weinsberg been banished to another hall. So, but this will give you a vague idea on what is available. And we're starting off here at Westfalia. It's got a Kepler 1, 5 and 6. Very basic camper vans, if you like. Two of these don't have a toilet, so you'd have to bring your own, so to speak. You can get a porta potty, or if you're really posh, or alternatively you could look for a bucket or something of that nature which may be suitable. Okay, here at Westfalia we've also got a bit more luxurious ones. That is to say, they're cheaper in cost, but they do give you somewhere to urinate, and if you're really fussy you can also have a shower. So prices here says from 52,500. Well, that's actually a bit of a joke because it's going to end about 20,000 more by the time you've finished paying for everything. Incidentally, you see anything you like, as always, you let me know and I'll get it for you sometime in the future. Now, this is the James Cook Classic. It's on the Mercedes base. It says there from 77,000 euros, but this one's 4x4 and it's got all sorts of additional extras, and it'll cost 126,000. So once more, you see the words from don't mean much. So 50,000 euros worth of extras. But you can see actually another video I've done where there's a van with 400,000 euros worth of extras, optional ones that. So now the James Cook comes in 3 varieties. This one here, for example, has got a rear slide out. This one here, classic, it doesn't have a slide out necessarily. You can't have one if you want it, but then it would be a slide out version. It comes with a tent in the roof if you want a tent in the roof, or it comes with a high roof. So there's the 3 different types: tent in roof, no tent in roof, or high roof. And you can have the slide out as an option. Also lots of other interesting vans, particularly like this Club Joker here. Maybe it's more of a gimmick, but I do like the idea of having, you know, the toilet at the back with this tiny shower as well. But anyway, you're gonna have to see that in a different video because I have actually done it. I want to sort of take you around as many vans as we can see at the moment. And the big nugget came out. I did a video of it sitting in a parking area for camper van parking area in Bavaria on a rainy Sunday in January. So you can see, for example, here, high roof, kitchen in the back. In some of the vans you've also got a shower there as well, but not in this one. I've got to say, there's quite a lot of people here, which is actually a lot more than we expected in the current health situation that we have here with COVID restrictions. So anyway, that's a quick look around Westfalia. We'll now go and see this company, a Torn from Slovenia. There's here a group of Polish and Slovenian companies. Now Torn do is they specialize in cold weather camping. Their biggest market apparently is in Scandinavia, where it does get a bit cold, and they use Armorflex insulation, same as what I've actually used in my Mercedes conversion. And they've also got, I'll show you this up front actually, they've got this very curious way of making a bed. No one else is actually doing this in this way, so it comes out long ways like that. You see, you've got a bed made down there.
Sorry.
Oh, no problem. There you are, dream system. That means bed. And I've also got a dream system in the back as well. You could also call it a nightmare system, really. Anyway, that's unusual way of doing things. Let's come around here and see Wavecamper. These are flexible, modular units on using the VW Bully and the now Renault as well, although I've got no Renaults here. And so it gives you an idea. You can see the films in more detail which I've done of these vehicles. Chairs come out, the kitchens come out. Depends on what your needs are at any given time, then you can make up your van accordingly. Okay, Mega Mobil, and they've recently brought out a new vehicle which I'll also be covering in a separate video. Various conversions using Peugeot, MAN, MAN I should say, because people say don't say MAN, say MAN, Mercedes, Citroen, Fiat, the lot, I think they do. Here we have Globe Traveller from Poland, Voyager X, quality vehicle, nice colour as well, I like that matte black. I'll walk on the stand, show you some of the Voyager Z. XS. I'll stick the thing around the corner, we'll have a look inside. I've got to say, amongst the viewers of my channel, this is a rather popular brand. I find a Z. Robeta, also from Slovenia, although I think they're now manufacturing in Germany. So I heard, perhaps incorrectly.
Du magst aber von der Oberfläche im Fahrzeug gar nicht. Das ist über die Oberflächen, das ist tatsächlich so wie hier, einfach nur, wenn man innen drin ist.
Now here we've got Balcamp, also from Poland. I went up to their factory in Gdansk last year. And they'll let this in. Oh, somebody's bought this one. Yeah, I'll just stick the camera around the door. This one's also been sold. It's on the MAN. It's just over 7 meters in length. Yeah, lengthwise bed. Lovely finish. Another bed up here. Which comes down, so it's a 4-person van. This company, Mobil from Strada in eastern Germany, sort of a traditional type of VW conversion.
Die das anbieten, auch für andere. Und Sie sagen, den finden Sie wirklich optimal ausgebaut von der
There's some popular van, cute to get in. Right, see we have the Bureaus, Oman, and I was at the factory there again in February. So they have these pickup units. Toilets here. Not really a camper van, but they're in this hall anyway. Cargo camper. The idea behind this van was that it could be used for other purposes when it's not in use as a van. This would have certain taxation implications. I mean, it could be written off as a business expense if you're using it, I don't know, for delivering whatever you do during the week, and then use it as a camper van by using these plug-in bits at the weekend of your holidays, something along those lines. South van from Germany. There are conversions on Ford. KEC Motors. VW conversions. Terra camper. Now, off-road, hardcore camping, and various types of solutions, taking stuff out and putting different types of storage boxes and this type of thing. Now Reisemobil do a number of different types. Now Reisemobil's known for its catalogue which was started in 1979, and unfortunately 3 months ago the person started it, whom I knew, he died. He was only 70, and it was a bit rather sad for me. Everybody knows the catalogue. Here's a curious, it says here prototype, a Rymo prototype. It's a bit different to what Rymo normally does. I don't know if I can go in. Yes, I can, I think. I'm going to go in. So, yeah, it's totally different to what Rymo does as a whole. Hey, look at that. Oh, there's the kitchen modules. This is the sort of thing they sell. There's also a kitchen module, 1,160. So they sell the bits, individual bits, and then you can sort of make your own van if you like. A bit like Lego, really. So we'll come back to the more typical type of Rymo thing. So they've got an empty VW or near empty VW, and they've put some of their own kit. Or no, it's not their kit. It's from the people who supply the kit to the catalogue. So that's the idea. Is that you might make something for the camper business. I don't know whatever you make. Cutlery or something, and then that'll end up in the Rymo catalogue. So if you look through here now, you've got the fridge, that'll be in the Rymo catalogue, the kitchens are in the Rymo catalogue, the sinks are in the Rymo catalogue. It's a pretty big catalogue. And I think it was the first one. I might be wrong on that one, but I think it was the first one in Germany. And there you can see the catalogues as well. I didn't plan my route through here, so I'm sort of making it up as I go along. This is Forster. Forster was founded around 2013, I think. It's part of the Trigano group. It wasn't like a startup or anything. It was just the Trigano group already. They thought, oh, what kind of a new brand can we have? And they came up with this one. And what's rather striking, for example, is the colour scheme, which matches my mask. And the idea is to produce a quite simple camper van at a reasonable price, and it's been so successful that later this year, 2020, a new manufacturing facility will open up for it to the south of Pescara in Abruzzi in Italy. Malibu is a resuscitated brand. My first van was a Malibu van. It came from 1992. It was built on the Volkswagen T4 and also didn't have either a toilet or hot water. These days they've got both. Indeed, they've gone up in stature. One thing they brought out for 2021 is a premium window, and there's the premium window. Another concept they've got, we can see over here, is that of having 2 rooms, and we can see here how that works, because there's a door and the room has been closed. Now I think that might work with a motorhome. Harder to see how it's going to work with a camper van. Well, that gives you an idea there. It's closed in there. So, okay, does it work or doesn't it work? Well, we'll try when there's nobody around. First class 2 rooms. Oh, there's one with an original colour. Highly original colour. Carmann Mobil. It's again part of the Trigano group, and although it's a different market position to that of Forster, for example, vehicles which cost more money, this 4x4 is the sort of the pièce de résistance at the moment. That down there is probably the spare toilet. Little joke there. If you don't laugh now, I'll save it for later. And the climbing ability on the 4x4 is pretty impressive on this vehicle. That comes in various types. And let's see, with the high roof or highest roof, one of my favorite layouts. You've got a bed in the roof, kitchen, toilet at the back. This is something just been brought out, 590 view. The view is the tent in the roof with that bit of plastic of it. So that's your window. So that's new for 2021. You could be one of the first people to actually see this. And here we have a Davis 620 or 620, which they call a special model. Well, what's so special about it? Well, it's got all that. Okay, it's got a solar panel. Well, that's option. So, you see that it's instead of costing everything together 56,750, it's going to cost 49,590. So you probably don't want half of them things, but you're getting them at that price. Anyway, it's got a Verdunkelung system. I've got one of them. It's called Night. That was a joke, which some kind of knowledge of German, so I should have explained what a Verdunkelung system is. It's a darkening system. That probably means curtains. Right, here La Strada has brought out a couple of one very interesting vehicle, this one here. It's called the Nova, and it's I think it's pretty impressive. Now, looking at least 100,000 euros for this, and that's the kick-off price, and probably by the time you start again adding other things, it's going to cost a lot more money, I imagine. Now, they normally do conversions, campervan conversions on the Fiat Ducato, and to a certain extent this is more upmarket conversions, I would say. This Nova, based on the Mercedes, and you can see it's got this monocoque shell at the rear, somewhat impressive design, I think, but the price to match. So we'll come down. Yeah. Must admit, I wasn't expecting this many people to be here. I think I've already said that, but still wasn't. Right, so I think I'm going to finish off here because last but not least, we have Phantom here, a small company from Slovenia doing, well, in this case it's a VW conversion. And I'll stick the camera around here. They were largely doing build to order. With the toilet here, that thing in that position, it sort of gives you more room in the corridor, but it'll come out, come round, and you'll have space below. That's your shower tray, so you've got a bigger shower by doing that shower and toilet together. So we'll have a look at this one here from the rear. Right, so as always, if you saw anything that you fancy, do let me know. Oh, sorry, last but not least, second of last but not second least, I forgot a Compagnia here, also from Sweden, VW and Renault conversions. One of the showcased vehicles for Renault this year is a Compagnia.
Zieht ihr das Bett herunter und legt es ab. Jetzt zieht ihr das Dach an den Griffen ungefähr bis zur Hälfte nach unten und zieht den gesamten Stoff nach innen rein.
So, thanks very much for watching. See anything you fancy there, took your interest, then I'll try and do that again at a different time. But for the moment, thanks for staying with me for nearly half an hour, and all the best here from Stuttgart. Not from Stuttgart, from Dusseldorf. I'm forgetting where I am. This is Dusseldorf. All the best from Dusseldorf.